Hello, my mystic friends. I'm your astrologer, Patricia Tate. I want to share with you about the sun entering into the fiery sign of Leo and then the harmonious aspects that it will make that will support it, that will start on July 22nd, 2025. This is your all 12 signs astrology forecast. I want to walk you through the key planetary transit and how it's going to stir the change within each one of us. If you are new here, welcome. I blend traditional, Western, and evolutionary astrology in order to help you align with your soul's path. You can learn more about my offerings at willowgracemystic.com. Thank you for liking and subscribing, and share if this resonates with you. Thank you for allowing me to be part of your journey. So for my Aries friends, you have the sun moving into your fifth house of fun, children, joy, your own inner child. It's in a harmonious aspect with Uranus in your third house of communication and with Saturn that's sitting here real close to Neptune in your first house of identity. So we are blending these three themes together for you, and the sun is igniting something new. So as the sun moves into your fifth house, this is creativity, it's pleasure, it's self-expression, igniting your own personal inner fire. It's in a harmonious aspect with your first house of identity. So this is going to be your time to shine, whether it's through art or romance or just bold self-expression. With Uranus in your third house, this can bring about unexpected invitations or these ideas that can open up new doors to new forms of expression or communication. Think of this as the house of closer to home, neighbors, siblings, cousins, people, places, and things that you connect with that are closer to home. So look to say yes to whatever excites your mind or your heart. Now, Saturn in your first house, it's here to stabilize how this shift changes with your identity. You are being asked to ground this creativity into a more authentic self image of who you are. There can be opportunities that now come up that are both playful and they're purposeful, especially when you step into these leadership roles or whenever you share your talents. This is going to be a season for you of rediscovering joy that's through play or taking these creative risks and letting your own authentic voice be heard. The soul growth opportunity lies in you expressing from your heart without fear of judgment. So let go of any perfectionism and embrace the freedom of spontaneous creation. You are now being invited to align your self-worth with the act of joyful creation rather than the approval of receiving from other people. A mantra for you can be, I honor my joy, I speak my truth, and I am going to lead from heart. So Aries, thank you so much for being here. For more on this transit, check out the video for the collective energy and what to expect. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much, because it is your energy that fuels my journey. If you are looking for more, you can schedule at willowgracemystic.com. So for my Taurus friends, the sun is moving into the bottom of your chart. It's like a cradle. It's what you build your life upon there. So this is going to be about your home, your daily life, ancestry, your own inner security. It is in a harmonious aspect with Uranus in your second house of what do I need in order to feel safe and secure? Money, cash, property, resources. It's also working with Saturn. Saturn's pretty darn close to Neptune here in your 12th house. Remember that the 12th house is the house of isolation, being alone. It's our connection to the spiritual realm. And so this season of the sun moving into Leo, it's going to call for a deep personal reflection. This is happening below the bottom. It's in the bottom half of your chart, where it's a connection to your roots, your emotional foundation. Uranus in your second house, it's really sparking a shift with what you value, your own personal finances, challenging you to redefine what truly supports you and what sustains you. What do you really need in order to feel secure. Now, having Saturn in your 12th house, trining the sun, it's really encouraging you to release these hidden fears or these karmic patterns. I always say that the 12th house is like the house of the broken record. It's also where we can break the chain of either what's been passed down or what's been imposed by others or self-imposed. And so this is releasing those karmic patterns that have kept you from feeling truly at home with yourself. Let this be a time for you to create sacred space, both physically and spiritually. Look to it to invite in healing and joy into your own private world. This Leo season, it is about nurturing your own inner world and choosing these environments that reflect your growth, your stability. The opportunity that you have here is inviting you, the universe is inviting you to integrate your past wounds with your own present power. Trust that this emotional work that you are doing now is laying the foundation for a future of deeper intimacy, of inner peace and spiritual rootedness. A mantra, Taurus, can be, I am safe to grow. I am rooted in truth, and I am open to peace. So, Taurus, thank you so much for being here. For more on this transit, check out my video for the collective energy and what to expect. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much, because it is your energy that fuels my journey. If you are looking for more, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. So for my Gemini friends, this transit's going to be felt very intimately for you. You have the sun moving into a sector of your life that has to do with the way that you communicate on a daily basis. Your thoughts, your learning, your voice. This is going to become your personal power. You have the sun in a harmonious aspect with Uranus. Uranus is in your first house of who you are, your identity, how you show up. I always say it's your business card, it's your website. It is who you are. Now, this is also in a harmonious aspect with Saturn. Now, Saturn is pretty darn close to Neptune. It's in your house of your hopes, your wishes, your dreams, your goals, the people that you network and collaborate with. And so what makes this very personal is this is going to be a very vibrant time for you to write, to speak, to teach, or to reconnect with neighbors and siblings and people that you work with, people that are within your close community. Having Uranus in your first house, it's urging you to express yourself more authentically. This is your ideas. They are awakening others. Having Saturn in your 11th house, it supports your long-term community goals. And this can bring opportunities that can lead for you to become a mentor, or for you to start something, to begin something within a group or within a network. This is an opportunity for you to share your voice authentically, boldly. This season is for you to speak from your soul in order to be received by those who are ready to listen. Your words, they can be really transformative right now, not only for yourself, but for you to share your voice with others. Your soul growth opportunity that comes from this, it lies in you removing the mask of performance and embracing the raw, genuine expression that you hold within. Let this be a season of storytelling, of deep conversations, and of writing the truth that's held you back. Look to speak life into your ideas and witness the ripple effect within what you share with others into your community. A mantra for you can be, I speak clearly, I move boldly, and I inspire connection. So Virgo, thank you so much for being here. For more on this transit, check out my video for the collective energy and what to expect. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. And to those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much, because it is your energy that fuels my journey. If you are looking for more, schedule a consultation at willowgracemystic.com. So for my Cancer friends, this transit can be very personal, but also internal, with spiritual, within your connection to your subconscious world. You have the sun entering into an area of your life that has to do with your money, your cash, your property, your talent, your skill set. It is, what do I need in order to feel safe, secure, financially, emotionally, and it's people, places, and things. It's not just one thing. Now, it's in a harmonious aspect with Uranus in your 12th house. The 12th house is the hidden house. It's our dreams, our intuition. It's also the house where we sit alone and we receive guidance or messages from beyond to us privately. Now, it's in a harmonious aspect with Saturn, really close to Neptune at the top of your chart. Your 10th house is the top that everybody can see. It's your job, your reputation, your legacy. It's authority figures seeing you, and also you being that authority figure. And it's all working in this harmonious aspect. And so we know that Leo season, it's really going to bring this renewed confidence in what you have that you can offer to the world. Having Uranus in your 12th house, it's a pull inward that invites subtle but profound breakthroughs in your spiritual and your subconscious world, your connection, perhaps through dreams or like a sudden inner knowing or downloads. It's a connection of who you are to the spiritual realm. And having Saturn trining the sun from your 10th house, it offers the real potential for you to turn your passions into a profession, or to have a building of financial strength through what are your long-term goals. Trusting the value of you building upon your worth with courage and clarity. This is a really powerful time to redefine, what does this mean for you to be supported financially, emotionally, and spiritually. The soul growth opportunity that you can receive from this is in letting go of the scarcity mindset stories or the external validation. When you honor your worth, the universe, it responds in kind. You are learning to build your life on a foundation of value that comes from within. This is you building it with what you need and how the universe is going to support you. So a mantra for you can be, I trust my worth, I act with purpose, and I rise with strength. So Cancer, thank you so much for being here. For more on this transit, check out my video for the collective energy and what to expect. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much, because it is your energy that fuels my journey. If you are ready for more, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. So for my Leo friends, I absolutely love this because the sun is your planet. It rules over who you are. And so you have the sun entering into an area of your life that has to do with you, your identity. Think of it as your website, your business card, your presentation of what do you want? What do you need? What are you showing to the world? It's in a harmonious aspect with Uranus in an area of your life that has to do with your connections, your collaborations, your higher goals of who and what do you want to work with in order to attain those things. Now, it's also in a harmonious aspect with Saturn. Saturn is in a close conjunction with Neptune, but it is in an area of your life that has to do with foreign people, places, and things, and these cross-cultural experiences like publishing and legal matters. It has to do with broadening your mind. And so the sun is returning home to you. This is about your personal power, your magnetism, your vitality, your soul purpose. So this is your season of self-expression and radiant leadership. Having Uranus in your 11th house, it can bring these sudden shifts within friendship or goals or within your social circles. So look to stay open to who aligns with your evolving self. Having Saturn in your ninth house, it supports the development of your new long-term philosophies or educational pursuits that require discipline. Remember, Saturn is retrograde, so it's going within and saying, how does this align with what do I want? What do I need? And so as you are stepping into this new version of yourself, make sure that it's rooted within both freedom and within commitment. Now, the soul growth season for you of self-definition and daring reinvention is what the sun wants to bring. You are literally shedding old personas and you are embracing the radiance of your true self. The opportunity of this transit, it lies in leading from within, choosing to be seen for who you truly are, not what others need you to be. Allow your authenticity to be the guiding force, the light, of the direction of your evolution. A mantra for you can be, I radiate authentically. I welcome growth and I walk in light. So my Leo friends, thank you so much for being here. For more on this transit, check out my video for the collective energy and what to expect. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. And to those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much, because it is your energy that fuels my journey. If you are looking for more, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. So for my Virgo friends, this is going to be a deeply personal and a time for you that will include rest and reflection and healing and nurturing of being alone and receiving the messages from beyond, dreams, intuition, psychic ability, our ancestors, our guides. You are going to have the sun move into the 12th house. And so this is a time to honor solitude and replenish your own inner reserves. Now, you have in a harmonious aspect with Uranus at the top of your chart. The 10th house revolves around topics of your job, your legacy, your reputation, authority figures. And it is you being seen as an authority figure, but Uranus is really shaking up your career. It's diversifying, it's shifting and changing. These are in a harmonious aspect with Saturn. Saturn's pretty close to Neptune, and it's in your 8th house. Now the 8th house, it has topics that have to do with who you are in collaboration with other people, that you are either merging your time, your effort, your energy, your money, your talents, your skill set, or your resources with. It's the house of alimony and child support, and it's the house of taboo topics. And so having this transit, this is a time to honor you going within in order to receive those messages. Uranus in your 10th house can spark these unexpected changes within your career or your public image. And there's this inner clarity that you can gain now that helps you to respond with grace, because the shakeup is happening and the sun going into your 12th house is asking you to pause in order to, how do I process this? How do I deal with this? Saturn in your 8th house, it brings about depth and this emotional maturity. It's supporting serious commitments of you with others and also with yourself, doing the inner work. Let this be a soulful season of retreat where spiritual renewal, it's going to set the stage of a future rebirth for you. This season, it's inviting you to slow down in order to face what has been buried or overlooked. Your soul growth opportunity is within the surrender, allowing yourself to be held by the quiet, by the unseen, and the sacred unknown, to be nurtured by your ancestors, your spirit guides, your divine. So trust that letting go, it's not a weakness, but it's wisdom. You are healing on a soul level, and that work, it is holy, it is sacred. So a mantra for you can be, I'm going to rest in wisdom. I'm going to release what weighs me down, and I am going to trust the unseen. So Virgo, thank you so much for being here. For more on this transit, check out my video for the collective energy and what to expect. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much because it is your energy that fuels my journey. If you are looking for more, you can schedule at willowgracemystic.com. So for my Libra friends, this transit is going to have you and everybody else. It includes the top half of your chart. You have the sun moving into an area of your life of who you are collaborating with, who you're connected with, that follows along with your dreams, your goals, your aspirations. It can be your star family. This can be friends that you network with, but it also includes work people that you connect with or collaborate with. Now, Uranus is shaking up everything that has to do with cross-cultural experiences, foreign people, places, and things, and publishing and legal matters. And then Saturn, in a close conjunction here with Neptune, is traveling backwards in your house of partnerships. If you are the Libra, the Aries part of your chart has to do with everybody else, all of your one-on-one relationships. So we know it's business partners, significant others, open enemies, exes, it's clients. It's where we write contracts and negotiate. And so with the sun in your 11th house of community and goals and alliances, you are now being called to step into social leadership and aligned collaboration. Uranus in your 9th house can truly awaken the desire to travel, to teach, to radically shift within your worldview, your belief system. So embrace these new ideas with enthusiasm. Having Saturn in your 7th house, it's really supporting these meaningful partnerships that can bring structure that you need in order to commit to these shared dreams. Look to align with those people who support your future vision, and don't be afraid to let go of those connections that just no longer support you or follow along with you. This is you allowing them to go away in order to make space for the new. You are redefining what it means to belong. And so your soul growth opportunity lies in releasing people-pleasing and aligning instead with your own truth. Your voice, your vision, your values, they matter. This is a time for you to gather with those people who inspire you and to lead with love and integrity in all circles that you are part of. A mantra for you can be, I align with truth, I attract allies, and I am here to build with shared dreams. So Libra, thank you so much for being here. For more on this transit, check out my video for the collective energy and what to expect. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. And to those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much because it is your energy that fuels my journey. If you are looking for more, you can schedule at willowgracemystic.com. So for my Scorpio friends, the sun is now entering the top part of your chart. So if the bottom is our home and our family, the top revolves around themes of responsibility, authority, job, career, reputation. And so it's pretty important with purpose and recognition. It's in a harmonious aspect with Uranus that is shaking up your house of who you collaborate with, who you're connected with, who you're intertwined with. And this could be with business partners or family, or it can be very personal. Remember, this is the house of taboo topics. So it has to do with wills and debt and shared resources. Now, it's in a harmonious aspect also with Saturn that's pretty darn close to Neptune in your house of daily living and taking care of yourself, nurturing yourself. And so these three areas of your life, they're working together. And you are, with this transit, being invited to lead boldly and to let your work reflect your true heart. Uranus in your 7th house. Remember, if you are the Scorpio, your 7th house is the other. You are looking at everybody else. It can bring these unexpected changes, both business and personal. So look to stay open to new dynamics that challenge these old patterns. Having Saturn in your sixth house, it's reminding you that you have to integrate. That means discipline and wellness into your daily rhythm. You have to nurture and care for yourself before you can support other people. You can build something that's lasting now if you balance the vision with the responsibility. So this is a time to rise in your vocation, not through force, but through aligned authenticity. Your soul growth opportunity, it's to trust the timing and to allow the world to see the real you. Your leadership, this is the most powerful time when it comes from a place of wholeness and not obligation. So a mantra for you can be, I lead with purpose, I rise with focus, and I honor my mission. So my Scorpio friends, thank you so much for being here. For more on this transit, check out my video for the collective energy and what to expect. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much because it is your energy that fuels my journey. If you are looking for more, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. So for my Sagittarian friends, you have the sun moving into an area of your life that's in a harmonious aspect to your first house, but it has you wanting to broaden your mind. It's about travel and wisdom and connecting with foreign people, places, and things, and publishing and legal matters and teaching. And so it's in a harmonious aspect with Uranus in your house of partnership. This is personal and professional, and it's shaking this area of your life up. Now, both of these are in a harmonious aspect with Saturn. Now, Saturn is pretty close to Neptune, but Saturn is in your fifth house of children, and it has to do with creativity, not only your own inner child, but connection to other people, places, and things that have to do with sharing your creativity or exploring your creativity. So the sun moving into your ninth house of wisdom and wanting to explore and your mind, this is going to be a season that you're going to want to broaden your horizons through learning, through publishing, or philosophical exploration of exploring on a first-hand basis. Now, having Uranus in your house of partnerships, it can really bring innovation with the people that you collaborate with, the people that you connect with. This can be with clients, this can be with a best friend, significant other. These are your one-on-one partnerships. Then bringing in Saturn in your fifth house, this is asking. Saturn, remember, it has the rings around it and it wants stability. It's going backwards. It's in retrograde. So it's asking for commitment to joy for yourself. How do I commit to joy, pleasure, and my own inner child so that I can flourish? Look to allow your passion to be the vehicle for growth and higher truth for you. This is a season of a soul awakening through purpose-driven exploration for you. This growth opportunity is for you to say yes to what expands your mind or your spirit, and to not what dulls your fire, but this is what is igniting you from the inside out. The road ahead, it can be uncertain, but the compass is calibrated through your authenticity and your being open-minded to wonder. And so a mantra for you can be, I expand with wonder and dreams, and I create with joy, and I seek truth in all things. So Sagittarius, thank you so much for being here. For more on this transit, check out my video for the collective energy and what to expect. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much because it is your energy that fuels my journey. For more, you can schedule at willowgracemystic.com. So for my Capricorn friends, you have the sun entering into an area of your life that is deeply personal. It's who and what you are connected or intertwined with. The eighth house is the house of transformation, birth, death, and rebirth. And it's about deep personal power within yourself. It has to do with not just family members. Remember, this is the house of debt and wills and alimony and child support. And it's the house of sex and taboo topics. It's people, places, and things that you are connected with, and how do you navigate that energy? Now, you have Uranus shaking everything up in the sign of Gemini, in your house of day-to-day nurturing and caring for yourself. How do I balance my home and my career? What do I bring to the table? And your home. Saturn is pretty darn close to Neptune here, but Saturn is what is anchoring everything in. The bottom half of your chart has to do with your home, your family, and your traditions. It's ancestry. It's your living situation. And so you are invited with this transit to face your fears and to have to be open to vulnerability and shed these old versions of yourself. Having Uranus in your having Uranus in your 6th house, it brings about topics of how do I navigate this on a daily basis? How do I nurture and care for myself? How do I think outside the box and make these things happen? Who do I search out to balance this out? Is that through a counselor, a guide, a mentor, alternative healthcare and healing? And then how do I help others with this, be of service to others? And so it's bringing about topics that are anchoring in Saturn at the bottom of your chart that lends this emotional structure and laying the foundation in order for you to rebuild stronger than ever before. This is going to be a sacred time for emotional alchemy and the emerging of renewed strength for you in how you go about your daily life and who are you aligned with. You are stepping through a portal of a personal evolution. Your soul growth opportunity is to stop resisting the transformation and instead look to move through it consciously. Rebirth, it is not a collapse. It is a reformation. What falls away now is making space for empowerment that is rooted in emotional truth for you. A mantra for you can be, I transform with courage. I trust my heart and I rise reborn. So Capricorn, thank you so much for being here. For more on this transit, check out my video for the collective energy and what to expect. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much because it is your energy that fuels my journey. If you are looking for more, you can schedule at willowgracemystic.com. So for my Aquarius friends, you have the sun in the partnership sector. If you are the Aquarius, the Leo area of your chart represents everybody else. This has to do with people that you work with, meaning like I'm in a business partner with, or a life partner, a best friend, a significant other, and it also has to do with clients and consultations. This is the house of not just personal, but professional connections that you have with other people. So it's relationships. Now, it's in a harmonious aspect with Uranus in your house of children and creativity and art and beauty and music and love and creation of what brings you joy, the house of willing to take a risk in order to make that happen. And Saturn is in the house of communications. It's pretty darn close to Neptune here, but Saturn is stationing retrograde. It's having you go back and refocus on some topics. Now, having the sun truly light up your house of partnerships and your collaborations, your relationships are now going to all take center stage for you, both romantic and professional. Uranus in your house of joy and pleasure, it's bringing about changes to what is creativity for you. What brings you joy? Are you working on healing your own child? Are you working with other children? It's the house of what do I need in order to feel good? And so having Saturn in your 3rd house, it supports having these clear boundaries. Remember, Saturn has the rings around it. I always say it's like the fence around your yard. And so needing these boundaries within communication or within your structures of creativity. This is looking for you to clarify your role within relationship dynamics to open it to deeper, more balanced connections that are built on mutual respect and growth for you. This is going to be the soul season of you truly rewriting your relationship stories. Your growth opportunity that can come from this is showing up as your full self. No more shrinking, no more performing, no more hiding. Your partnerships, they can only thrive when they are built on truth and transparency. Let love reflect your own inner freedom. A mantra for you, Aquarius, can be, I show up fully. I speak my truth and I co-create with grace. So Aquarius, thank you so much for being here. For more on this transit, check out my video for the collective energy and what to expect. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much because it is your energy that fuels my journey. If you are looking for more, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. So for my Pisces friends, this transit's going to be felt very personal for you because all of it is happening below the horizon. You have the sun in your 6th house of your daily habits, your wellness, your service to others. It's how do I nurture and care for myself mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, and then how can I be of service to other people, balancing home and career. Now it's in a harmonious aspect with Uranus. Uranus is at the bottom. I always think of it as the bowl of home and family and stability and ancestry and where you live. And so it's in a harmonious aspect also with Saturn. Now Saturn is pretty close to Neptune here. Saturn is stationing retrograde and it's in the sign of Aries, which is you and your cash, your property, your talents, your skill set. It's bringing all of this together to say that this is going to be a powerful time for you to have these breakthroughs where you can bring heart and purpose to your daily life. Having Uranus in your home sector is really saying, I'm going to shake things up of what does home look like? What does stability look like? What do I need? And trusting that you're going to have these flashes of insight. Saturn in your 2nd house, it's encouraging stability through discipline and self-worth. Remember, Saturn has the rings around it. I always say it's the fence around the yard. And it's what do I need in order to feel safe and secure? And that includes people, places, and things. And so let your routines reflect who you're becoming. There can be small, consistent changes now that you can do that will lay the foundation for you to experience meaningful transformation. Let this be a time for you to create this sacred structure from your soul's wisdom. The soul growth opportunity for you is to treat your daily life as a ritual that is infused with purpose and love and your presence. Your service, it matters. Your time matters. Make space daily for what nourishes your whole being. A mantra, Pisces, for you can be, I honor my body, I serve with love, and I grow with intention. So Pisces, thank you so much for being here. For more on this transit, check out my video for the collective energy and what to expect. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much because it is your energy that fuels my journey. If you are looking for more, you can schedule at willowgracemystic.com.